What's up guys, it's Aaronitmar, and today I want to talk about the possibility that we are going to be receiving a new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fighter reveal during EVO next week. Now for those who don't know, EVO is pretty much the most prestigious fighting game tournament in the world. Players travel all over the world to come compete in Vegas once a year, and it's pretty much like, the Super Bowl of fighting games, so it is a really big deal. And one of Nintendo's Twitter accounts announced that there were going to be exhibition matches for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate during EVO, which is the perfect opportunity, in my opinion, for a character to be announced. On top of that, they're also going to have the demo available, so if you happen to be going to EVO during that weekend, of course, you'll be able to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And what's more is that the EVO stage is usually a really good opportunity for game companies to announce brand new characters. A lot of fighting games have had reveals and exhibition matches happen during the finals for their specific game. So it's not too far out of the way to expect an announcement during these exhibition matches for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Nintendo has yet to do that, so that would be an awesome... Nintendo has yet to do this, so this would be an awesome opportunity to reveal a brand new character. And what better character to announce than a character that would be related to a fighting game, just like Ryu from the Street Fighter series. Now, there was a recent leak that hinted at the fact that Heihachi from the Tekken series was going to be announced at EVO. And we've learned since that that leak is wrong because we didn't receive a King K. Rool or a Dixie Kong reveal, or any reveal, in July, and that leak said that we were going to receive them in July. But this idea that a fighting game character would be revealed for Smash during the EVO finals really stuck with me, and honestly, I think it would be not only a perfect opportunity, but a real missed opportunity if Nintendo doesn't do this. Plus, I just think it would be awesome for Super Smash Bros. To have yet another fighting game rep. But the big question is, who would this character be? Now, let's look at Ryu, who was, of course, DLC for Smash for 3DS and Wii U, and he is a classic fighting game character, if not the classic fighting game character. And even in Smash Ultimate, they're doing things to make him better suited as a fighting game character. I mean, in one-on-ones, you will automatically face your opponent no matter what. So I think it's really interesting that they are still trying to make this fighting game character true to his roots. And with that, I think it would be awesome to see some potential clones for Ryu being announced at EVO. Ken, Akuma, and Evil Ryu would be the obvious choices. Now, Ryu is based mostly on Street Fighter 2, and we can see that mostly from his costumes. All of his recolors in Smash are based on his different color palettes that are found in Street Fighter 2 and the however many number of releases that that game has had since its original release. And because of that, I'd lean more towards Ken being the clone or the new Echo Fighter of Ryu in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because Ken is arguably just as iconic as Ryu in the Street Fighter series, and starting in Street Fighter 2, he was a Ryu clone, so I think it would be awesome to get an Echo Fighter of Ken in the game, an Echo Fighter of Ryu in Ken in the game, which would be really cool because honestly, the only thing that would change is the aesthetics. Mostly the moveset is the same. I'm sure we'd have some kind of tweaking in the same way as Marth and Lucina have tweaking in that sort of way, or probably Peach and Daisy. We don't really know Daisy's details, but in that way, mostly the aesthetics are going to change because a lot of Ken's moves are sort of fire-based, even though they are the same as Ryu's. So it would be cool to see fire being used on all sections of Ken's moveset, while Ryu gets the more basic moveset. But I really don't think that they would announce an Echo Fighter only at EVO. I think it would be really underwhelming for an Echo Fighter, a clone, to be announced at EVO, which means I think we're going to get another announcement in a full unique character. Now the question is who this could be, obviously. We honestly don't know. Heihachi was a really good guess, or a really good leak, whatever it could be, assuming it was true. And I think it would be really cool to have a Tekken representative as well, because Heihachi is basically the Ryu for Tekken. You know, everybody sees Street Fighter, they know Ryu. Everybody sees Tekken, they see Heihachi. And Heihachi kind of has this this reputation of just appearing in every fighting game almost. So it would be really cool and really fitting for him to be in the game. But of course, they could bring in a Street Fighter character that is 100% unique, not really a clone, has their own moveset, is their own self-contained character. And this would make sense too, because now Nintendo and Capcom kind of have this interesting relationship, especially considering not only was Ryu in Smash, but also Mega Man. So 2 of their most popular properties were brought into Smash. So I think it would make sense for us to get a full Street Fighter character as well. That definitely seems plausible. And if we do, imagine the cinematic that we would have where Ryu's fighting, we don't know who he's fighting, all of a sudden we see that it's Ken. We're like, okay, cool, there's a Ken Echo Fighter coming. And then a brand new Street Fighter character that is totally unique appears in the trailer as well. That would be so cool. Or I could be totally wrong. Now, somebody on Reddit actually leaked to the ARMS subreddit of all places that an ARMS character is going to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and is going to be announced during EVO. Now, this leaker stated that on August 3rd at EVO, Nintendo will release a surprise fighter announcement for Springman/Ribbon Girl in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate when the Nintendo booth opens. They're saying that Springman and Ribbon Girl are going to be one character and are going to be contained on the same slot, but they're going to work in the same way as Olimar and Alf or the Koopalings with Bowser Jr., in that they have the same moveset, but they obviously are a totally different character, and they're going to be a one single ARMS rep with 2 characters within the slot. Also interesting, their moves can be charged or automatic depending on how long you hold. The characters will play the exact same, the only difference is the appearance, and they will be fully playable in the Smash Ultimate demo that they have at EVO. Now, obviously, this is just another random internet leak, so it has just as much credibility as any other internet leak, especially because he didn't really give any of his credentials. All he said is, I know this because of my job, which I will not disclose, which makes sense because if this is real, then he wants to keep his job, but we don't actually know how legit this is, so we could take it with a grain of salt. But an ARMS character would also be an excellent character to reveal at EVO. ARMS was Nintendo's unique spin on trying to enter the esports arena with a fighting game. In my opinion, it kind of fell short because not only do they have Smash, which is already a fighting game in itself, as much as Sakurai doesn't want it to be, it is a part of this giant community of fighting game players, and I know there's a whole debate on whether it's a fighting game, but regardless, it's at EVO, so I think at least we are the cousin of a fighting game, if not a full-on fighting game. But ARMS did have a really, really unique gameplay and aesthetic of the game. They had some really cool characters. The way the game works is actually very, very unique, and so while it may have fallen short as a fighting game in the long term, it was a very, very unique game, and so I think that would translate really well as a Smash character. And of course, what better place to reveal Nintendo's fighting game rep for Smash than at the best fighting game tournament in the world. So I could see it going one of 2 ways. We could get actual fighting game characters revealed at a fighting game tournament. We could get Nintendo's fighting game characters revealed at a fighting game tournament. And I'm not saying that Nintendo's ARMS characters aren't actual fighting game characters. I'm mostly just saying that a lot of the characters at EVO have these huge legacies. I mean, they're decades old. So that's what I meant by real ones, whereas the ARMS characters are still rather new and still might not be considered a fighting game character. But regardless, we could see it go either way. Maybe we could see both. Maybe they have plans to add a Ken clone and an ARMS character. That would be pretty cool. I'd be down with that. Honestly, I'm down with anything that I said in this video. Even an ARMS character I would be really, really down with. I know people don't like Echo Fighters, but I never really had a problem with them. More characters in the game is always good for me. But that, guys, is pretty much everything I have to talk about in this video. It is more of just a theory video. I did discuss one leak, but then again, there are tons of leaks every single day for Smash. People are just like, oh yeah, I work at Nintendo and we're gonna see Goku in Smash. So like, I don't really take any of them really too seriously. Some are really interesting, like the one I covered with the 11 fighters, in that they are very cleverly posed to us, like with the riddles or the code names. But others are just like, yeah, I guess what? All of the Skylanders are coming to Smash. Every single one of them. We're going to have 800,000 characters in the game. So, leaks are a dime a dozen, honestly, but some of them are really interesting. I figured I'd bring this up because it was relative to the video, or related to the video, not relative. But that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of my discussion? Do you think we're going to see a new character announced at EVO? Do you think that the exhibition matches are just that, exhibition matches? Honestly, I'm really skeptical. If we only get exhibition matches, I not really be disappointed, but I will be surprised because they have the whole gaming world's eyes basically on them at that moment, and it would be the best place to reveal a new character. But like I said, that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Anything and everything, I would love to know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you are new here, please subscribe because I cover Smash content every single week. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support. We recently hit 80,000 subscribers, so that is awesome. Only 20 more to go until 100,000. We are moving fast. But like I said, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace out. Have an awesome day.